Hey everyone, it's Craig with Avia Real Estate, your Conejo Valley real estate expert. Hope you guys are doing well. Definitely warming up outside, so that's kind of nice for those of you that are looking forward to winter going away. I personally like it, but anyway, hey, so if you guys are someone that is interested in ADUs or like a little bit more information about that, I figured I'd touch on it a bit. Back in January of 2020, the state of California made some guidelines and requirements to make ADUs so much easier for people that want to be able to put them in their yard. An ADU, by the way, is Accessory Dwelling Unit, just so you know what that means. So I know I talked about that back then, how it made it easier, but I was recently kind of surfing the web and I came across this website that I thought was kind of cool and it reminded me a little bit about it, so I wanted to talk about it more. The website was called Boxable. I added the link below in the comments, but basically what it is, it's these prefabbed houses almost that are basically delivered to your yard. You have to hook up utilities and whatnot, but it's all kind of done in one. And so I looked into that a little bit more and found that there's a whole bunch of companies that are doing these sort of things, which makes perfect sense right now, especially with the issues that we're having going on in the construction business, how busy the contractors are, the difficulty in trying to be able to get materials. Being on the list for one of these sort of units kind of just makes sense, especially if you're not needing something that's completely custom. Now, just so you know, there's each county, each area and city has their own kind of guidelines as far as the ADUs. And I live out here in Thousand Oaks, and so we have our own out here in Thousand Oaks as well. And I've got this kind of bullet point list. If you're interested in this list, just comment below or like it, and I'll reach out to you, and I'll be happy to email it to you. But it kind of goes over some of the guidelines as far as a one sheet off on what it is needed and what is an ADU. Just so you know, there's three levels of ADU. There's the junior, there's the attached, and there's detached. Real quick, junior is kind of a part of the property inside the house that has been sectioned off, and that's a junior ADU. An attached one is where something was built on attached to the house, and there's guidelines as far as how that can be done. And then there's a detached one, which is totally separate on the property. Now, every property in Thousand Oaks is eligible to have an ADU on it. It just depends on the guidelines. There's certain setbacks. It has to be 4 feet from the property lines. It can't be any taller than 16 feet if detached, or the height of the building that it's attached to if it is attached. The size are limitations on that. If it's 2 bedrooms, it can be up to 1,000 square feet. So there's a whole bunch of guidelines that go into being able to get it. But if you do, it's kind of a rubber stamp from the city. They have to approve it. If you fall within these guidelines that the city has adopted, they have to approve it. So if you'd like that information, again, reach out to me, let me know. I'm happy to email that out to you. But for those of you that are looking to potentially create some additional income streams in your home, or maybe just the kids take a little longer to fly and you want them out of the main house and you put something else in there, or maybe just a guest house for parents, an office, anything like that, these might be a good idea for you with these prefab things. So look into it. If you'd like more information, I'm happy to let you know. But it is certainly a really great way if you're looking to create some additional income. It could work with that as well. And again, super easy now that the city's kind of forced to, and they have to respond to you a completed application within 60 days. So they can't dilly-dally on you. You're not waiting around for months on end. So anyway, if you guys have any more questions about that, anything else real estate related, or what your house might sell for if you're considering selling, please let me know. It's definitely a great time to sell. And remember, guys, right now in this market, who you work with matters. So keep that in mind when hiring or referring your next realtor. Thanks, everyone. I'll talk to you soon.